He's going to swim the 2 fly later, right? You'll do well. You're going to do great. And I just found this out about him. He is committed, or our country has also agreed to have him serve, but he's going to take his next level of commitment in 2025 to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Please welcome Eli Edmondson.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is having a good meet and ready for a great second to last and last prelim session of the meet. My name is Eli Edmondson. I swim for Yoda in Raleigh, North Carolina. Why swimming holds a very special place to me. Swimming for the YMCA has given me friendships unlike any other, opportunities unimaginable, and immense learning experiences. I am grateful for the opportunity to be here today. As we anticipate the events ahead of us, remember, success is rooted in resilience. Michael Phelps once said, "Everything is possible if you put your mind to it and put the work and time into it." Every stroke, every kick, every practice has propelled each of us closer to achieving our goals. We are all part of a team, united by a common goal, and the support we receive from others on our individual teams is unmatched. I hope everyone is having an amazing swim meet so far, and I hope everyone is swimming this morning will perform to their highest ability. As we each swim today, be reminded, do your best, display good sportsmanship, and just keep swimming. Please bow your heads with me as I pray. Dear God, thank you for giving each and every person here the ability to swim at this amazing meet. Please help everyone to swim through all the fatigue and doubt they have this morning. And please help everyone finish this meet, whether it is their first or their last, in a thrilling fashion. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Eli. Please remain standing if you're able, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor our country and those that serve to protect it with the playing of our national anthem. Once again, thank you, Eli Edmondson from Yoda, and thank you for committing to serve our country. Great message again this morning. We have a few special recognitions that we're going to take care of this morning. The first one, we're going to announce our 2025 Joseph G. Rogers Award for dedication, accomplishments, and excellence in YMCA competitive swimming and diving. The award was established in 1974 by a man whose YMCA career touched and enriched the lives of countless young people. In his lifetime, Joe Rogers was the first recipient of the National Distinguished Service to Aquatics Award. He was the organizer of National Operating Council of Aquatics and represented the YMCA on the U.S. Olympic Men's Swimming Committee. The Joseph G. Rogers Award statue is permanently located in the International Swimming Hall of Fame Museum in Fort Lauderdale, with each honoree's name affixed in bronze on the base. Our honoree for 2025 began his volunteer journey as a swimming official in 1989 at his local YMCA in South Carolina. He volunteered in support of his Y's local fundraising committee and the board of advisors. He remains active as a local high school swimming coach, 27 years, 19 state titles between boys and girls teams. He is a member of the inaugural South Carolina Hall of Fame and 4-time high school swim coach of the year, and received the South Carolina Lifetime Achievement Award for his involvement with competitive swimming. At the national level, we know him best as an official at the local, regional, and national level for the past 35 years. He served multiple leadership roles and an officials chair, trainer, and active committee member. He has served as a national official beginning at our long course national championships in 1996 and was a meet referee for both national championships from 2018 to 2022. However, among his most significant accomplishments are his commitment to building supportive relationships between coaches, swimmers, officials, spectators, and local meet venue support staff. His positive energy and focus on creating an impactful experience for everyone involved in a swim meet remains his volunteer strength. Please help us recognize this man. He is a man of talent. And congratulate our 2025 Joseph G. Rogers Award recipient. And no, next year you don't get to pick the menu. From Spartanburg, South Carolina, Mr. Eddie Hughes.
Oh my goodness. Don't know what to say except thank you. And I really love this meet. And I love all you folks, all you swimmers, all you officials, everybody. Thank you.
Once again, Eddie Hughes, a man of few words. Congratulations, and congratulations, Sissy, for what you have done to support Eddie. Sissy is his wife. I'd like to call Jim Ryan up at this point. Jim Ryan, please come up. He'd like to share a few words. We have another special recognition here for another volunteer who is committed. Jim Ryan's part of our the USA staff, but he has been a coach since what, the early 40s? No, I'm only kidding. Here we go. That's enough.
Okay, I'm not Jim Ryan. The YMCA National Meet Director, Bob Turner, has been a meet director for our long course and short course meets for 11 meets, not 11 years. We had those 2 COVID years. But we would like to recognize Bob, as this will be his last meet as our national meet director. Bob, come on up. While the duty of the meet director is to manage the full operation of the meet, Bob has always approached these meets with a commitment to improve the experience for athletes, coaches, volunteers, and families. He's created and led an outstanding team of volunteers, you'll see them around the pool here, who have benefited from his leadership over these years. Among the ways he has built an amazing team to provide this meet to you, he brought athlete representatives to our national meet committees, which we did not have before Bob. He began the senior recognition videos that were played earlier this week, and he still compiles those himself from the information submitted by our coaches. He seeks input from coaches, actively participates in the Coaches Association Executive Committee, and during the pandemic shutdown, he continued to engage with that committee, planning for improvements to this meet whenever it would happen again. You'll find him visiting the spectator stands and engaging with parents to get their feedback, all in an effort to improve the experience. And Bob's tenure as meet director has also seen plenty of challenges. For those of you who have been with us a while, you'll remember. And each of those challenges he navigated with expert leadership. From fire alarms and a pump failure at the Long Course Nationals at Georgia Tech, remember that? To reconstructing meet operations after 2 years off due to the pandemic. Bob has provided calm, thoughtful, and effective leadership to our national championship meets. He has truly made the meets better, and we are deeply grateful for his leadership. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you. It's been a work of love. I love it. And my legacy that I leave is the D finals. I love seeing those 15 and under kids having the opportunity to swim at night. Doesn't add anything to the timeline, and we're ready to do the awards right after they finish. So everything we can do for the swimmers, that's what we've been trying to do. The team's been great at doing that. Thank you for all your support.
Congratulations, Bob. I know you'll be staying with us. We have one other final award this morning to be presented, and Mike Leonard will be presenting it. The 2024 YMCA Swimming Coach of the Year is Eric Nelson from the Ridley Area YMCA Rays. He is the Association Competitive Aquatics Director and has coached the Rays since 1995. He's built the program from a small developing team into a national power and multiple national champions and national YMCA record holders. The competitive success of the team is offshoot of Eric's greater priority to nurture the holistic development of swimmers at all levels. He uses the YMCA's core values of honesty, caring, respect, and responsibility. Come on up here, Eric. As the cornerstone of the program and models those values in his leadership. He is recognized for making every child feel special, regardless of outcomes in the pool. That's important. Eric is also committed to the broader YMCA swimming community, serving on the YMCA Coaches Association Executive Committee and the Pendel League Board. He has been a mentor to other coaches and always makes himself available to lend a hand or ideas to make the sport better for athletes and coaches alike. Big round of applause to our Coach of the Year, not just to the meet. We'll do that tonight. Eric Nelson.
Thank you, everyone. I would like to thank those at my YMCA, my coaches, families, my wife, kids, and all the love and support. Thank you.
Awesome. Eric Nelson. Congratulations. We'll get underway here just in a moment. I see we're going to start down the other end, right? I guess our officials are ready. Are you ready up there in the bleachers? Are you ready for some fast swimming? Last day, fast day. Our first event on the men's side will be 100-yard freestyle, your championship record, 42.67, set in 2023, Brendan Whitfield, Lynchburg. National record, 42 flat. Thomas Heilman's also set in 2023. Piedmont, one of 19 heats. Mr. Referee. And over on the women's course, the women's 100-yard freestyle, your championship record 47.76, along with the national record. Greater Somerset County's Anna Mosch. This will be heat number 1 of 14, Madam Referee. Once again, congratulations to Eddie Hughes, next year's 2025 Joseph G. Rogers Award winner, and also to Coach of the Year Eric Nelson. Heat number 2 on the men's course, now in the water. Thanks for joining us. Take it live from home. Out of lane number 6 on the women's side. That's Elsie Polchik, 53.16. Heat 2 in for the women, 53.16, your top time so far. And on the men's side, there's a 48.16 on the board. Great swim. Men's side, heat number 3 of 19. So if you're watching from home, over on the men's side, lane number 1 is at the top of your screen, lane number 8 at the bottom of your screen. And on the women's side, it's reverse, lane number 8 at the top of your screen, lane number 1 at the bottom. Great swim on the women's side. So Paul Schuck still has your top time on the women's side, 53.16. On the men's side, heat number 3 just finishing up with the 48.12. James Lau. So heat number 3 in the water for the women, heat number 4 for the men. Washington goes 53.41. They're in lane number 1. That's Miller, 47.25. New top time. Heat 5 in the water for the men, heat 4 for the women. 19 heats in total for the men, 14 heats in total for the women here in the 100 freestyle. Top time so far, David Miller on the men's side, 47.25, and on the women's side, Alicia Polsik at 53.16. Heat 6 in for the men. And on the women's side, heat number 5. Top time remains with Elise Polsak from Oshkosh out of heat number 1. Unofficially. And on the men's side, 47-25 for David Miller. He is unofficially our leader on the deck. 52-95. So on the men's side, out of heat number 6, 47-31 for Wiley and Sperling. Still your leader, David Miller, unofficially with a 47-25. On the women's side, Leah Lakorovova. She was 52-95 out of heat number 5. She is your new leader on the deck. On the men's side, heat number 8 in the water. On the women's side, heat number 7. $52.71 by Lewis. $47.50 out of Patrick Gadvin. Huwell out 24.85, pretty zippy right there. China right behind her. Heat number 8 on the women's side, heat number 9 on the men's side. So on the men's side, 46-49, now your new leader, unofficially Aiden McCleary through 9 heats. And on the women's side, Kate China from Springfield, Illinois to 52-36. Your new leader on the deck. So Jack Cunningham, now your new leader on the deck unofficially for the Wilton Wahoos, 46-32 on the men's side. And over on the ladies' side is Kelly Hassett from Birmingham. She's now at 52-30, unofficially your leader on the deck. So we got Cunningham on the men's side, Hassett on the women's side. Heat number 10 of 14 in the water for the women. Heat number 11 for the men. Men have 19 heats. 52-39. For Ritter. So on the women's side, heat number 11 is in the water. Your fastest time so far, officially 52-30, Kelly Hassett. And on the men's side, your fastest time so far, 46-32, Jack Cunningham, Wilton Wahoos. And on the women's side, heat number 12 of 14, first of our three circle seated heats, Emily Way in lane number 5, sixth in this event. Last year, Alana Berlin from Schrader, top seed coming in with a 49.80 on the women's side. Heat number 14 in the men's side, Jack Cunningham still leads the way at 46.32. So Berlin goes 50.30, your top time on the deck so far. Second of our three circle seated heats in the water, heat 13 of 14 for the women. And on the men's side, through 14 heats, Jack Cunningham, Wilton Wahoos unofficially leads on the deck at a 46.32 for the 15-year-old. Heat number 13, second of our three circle seated heats for the women in the water. Katie Lawrence was second last year. She's in lane number 4. Katie from Wyckoff. Claire Logan was fifth last year. She's right next to her in lane number 5. And now lane number 6, Colleen Bull, 30th last year. It'll be Lawrence at a 50.71, second fastest time so far. Nope. And on the men's side now, Patrick Gibbons, your new leader. .46.11 with that time out of heat 15. Heat 16, sorry, heat 14 was Gibbons, heat 15 in the water, and finish it up on the women's side is a 48.72 for Anna Mosch. And she has your fastest time through the heats this morning, looking to hold down. Our next event for the women's 200-yard butterfly. Championship record and national record 154.37. Courtney Harnish, York and York County. Heat number 1 of 8, Mr. Referee. And on the men's side, heat number 17 of 19, first of our 3 circle-seated heats. Center of the pool, Garrett Gould was 9th last year. David Mayer was 14th last year in lanes 4 and 5 respectively. Gould out first in 21.11. Fastest time so far, 45.60. Wade Pyle. Up there in lane number 1, that's Peyton Graziano. I'm sorry, Jonathan Houle. At 44.52 for Gould. Heat number 18, second of our 3 circle-seated heats. Men's 100-yard freestyle. Top time so far, Garrett Gould. 44.52. So heat number 18, second of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water. Ben Seitzma, 6th last year. He's in lane 4. Shane Ekla, 13th last year, is in lane 5. And over on the women's side, 2:11.78 for Condell. Heat number 2 of 8 for the women's 200 butterfly is in the water. Top time 2:11.78. Jasmine Condell from Western North Carolina. Final heat, heat number 19 of 19, third of our 3 circle-seated heats for the men's 100 freestyle. On the men's course, Noah Powers in lane 4, a top seed coming in with a 43.82. Next to him is Preston Kessler, 5th in this event last year, but Kenny Barnacle out first up there in lane number 3 from Greater Somerset County. Trying to hold off Preston Kessler, was 5th here last year, and it will be Barnacle going 44.25. Unofficially, he'll hold down lane number 4 going into tonight. Great swim, Kenny Barnacle. Next event on the men's course, 200-yard butterfly. Championship record, 142.22, set by Brendan Burns, upper main line, 2019. The national record, 140.73, set 2023 by Thomas Heilman from Piedmont. This will be heat number 1 of 10, Madam Referee. On the men's side, heat number 1 is in the water. We have preliminary results from the women's 100-yard freestyle. Alternates for the D final, Phillips and Ponterero. Eligible to swim in tonight's D final, Yankee, McKyer, Lang, Lewis, Westling, O'Donnell, Cohen, and Petrakis. Your alternates, Pitches and Instensis. Eligible to swim in tonight's C final, Ritter, Havis, Hassett, Hattis, Landers, Castro, Shina, and Della Duca. Eligible to swim in tonight's consolation final, Ludiashina, Rusakis, Maggie Dickinson, Logan, Ucheris, Dickinson, Annie, Lee, and Kavanaugh. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final, Way, Spetz, Bull, Padilla, Murray, Lawrence, Berlin, and your top qualifier with the time of 48.72 seconds. Anna Mosch from Somerset County. Time is 9:26. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. And on the women's side, heat number 3 of the 2 flyers in. You might be thinking, what did you take last year to get into the final? To get into the A final on the 2 fly on the women's side, 203.34 last year. Get into the B final last year was 204.63, and into the C final was 207.05. Heat number 2 in for the men of 10. On the men's side, getting in at 8th place in the A final, 150.36. 16th was 152.51, and the C final was 153.77. Heat number 2 on the men's side, up at 150 mark. Evan Van Velzer from the Wilton Wahoos, your leader through 150. Time to beat over there. On the men's side, Grant Smith, 154.11. And on the women's side, top time so far through 3 heats, Megan Dwyer, 208.39. It looks like maybe Van Velzer There's a tie on the board between Van Velzer and King at 154.35. Finishing up on the women's side, heat number 4 in the water on the men's side, heat number 3 of 10. Women have 8 heats in total. And out of lane number 2 on the women's side. Sorry, lane number 8, I'm sorry, 207.45. Good swim for McNamara from Westchester. Mara, nice swim right there. Westchester 207.45. Your new leader on the deck. Heat 5 in for the women. And heat number 3 on the men's side. Nice swim down in lane number 8 on heat number 3, Tiago, and he goes 153. That is your new leader on the deck. The Mexico Area Y. Preliminary results from the men's 100-yard freestyle. Your alternates for the D final, Cole Wilson and Alex Placer. From tonight's D final, Kirby, Mahorny, McQuiston, Anstein, Cunningham, Tasker, Pope, and Haas. All alternates for the C final, Cunningham, Wang. Eligible swim tonight's C final, men's 100 freestyle, Lamb, Gramer, Watkins, Stoltz, Wabel, Batchelor, Gibbons, and Eisenhower. Final, Pyle, Niebrick, Lorenz, Kennedy, Mayer, Brown, Ortega, Vance. Eligible swim tonight's championship final, Seitzma, Powers, Sullivan, Eckler, Houle, Gould, Kessler, and your top qualifier with time of 44.25, Kenny Barnicle. .933 is your time on the men's 100-yard freestyle. Preliminary results, you have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Need the coaches from Upper Perkiomen, Foothills, Greater Somerset County, and Greensboro to the administration room. Coaches from Upper Perkiomen, Foothills, Greater Somerset County, and Greensboro to the administration room. And on the women's side, this is our first of our 3 circle-seated heats. Lane number 4, Elodie Mitchell, 14th last year. Cambria Jewett was 26th last year. They are in the center of the pool. Aaron Richards was 17th last year. So Mitchell, your leader there. Time to beat 206, 42. Wow, good swim right there on the ladies' side. Mitchell goes 2:02.38, the top time so far. Great swim. 3/100ths ahead of Richards. On the women's side, heat number 7 of 8 in, second circle-seated heat. Billy Sherratt, lane 4, 10th last year in this event. Lane number 5, 27th last year was Eliza Asada. Taylor Goodwin, 23rd last year. Lane 6, lane 7, 76th last year, Sydney Walbert. Again, we need the coaches from Upper Perkiomen, Foothills, Greater Somerset County, and Greensboro to the administration room, please. Thank you. Time to beat on the women's side so far, 2:02.38. Elodie Mitchell from Yoda. Heat 6 in the water for the men. This is heat 7 of 8 for the women. Great swim there for Billy Sherratt. 2:01.20.
Breaststroke is a weird stroke because sometimes you can feel so out of shape, and because it's a power stroke, you go above time. Like if you had to swim a 500 free, you'd be terrible. You can still swim breaststroke.
Final heat in for the women. Heat number 8 of 8, third of our 3 circle-seated heats. And on the men's side is 1:53.80. Quinn O'Neill still has our top time. In heat number 8 for the women, Emily Thompson, center of the pool, finished 2nd last year. Next to her, Jenna Nawazriad from Upper Mainline. I understand she's going to be off to serve in the Air Force Academy. She was 16th last year. Julia Bartow. Some pretty good IMs this week so far for Julia from Chester. She's in lane 5. Serena Dickey, 34th last year, is in lane 6. Well, here comes Emily Thompson, already a 3-time winner this week. She'll be sub 200. She's sub 159, almost into the 157 mark. Hopes on the fastest time. Great swim. Next up for the women, women's 100-yard breaststroke, your championship and national record. Set here last year, 1:00:22. Angie Coe from Champaign, Illinois, 18 heats in total. This will be heat number 1. Madam referee. On the men's side, heat number 8 of 10, first by 3 circles into heats. Top time so far through 7 heats, Peter Smelzer, Emmy Lyons 151.49 out of heat 7. In heat number 8, Jack Mills, center of the pool, he finished 4th last year. He's out 24.28. Sorry, he finished 3rd last year. Damian Zartaritsky for Cheshire. He was 8th last year. We saw Damian the other night take the 2 free championship. First heat of 18 for the women's 100 breaststroke. That was Dahlia Sund at 1:07:00. Great swim. On the men's side, it's still 1:20 out there for Jack Mills. Time to beat so far, 1:51:49. Also moving up, Roman Torres, the 15-year-old from York in York County. That'll be a 1:49:13 for Jack Mills. Your new leader on the deck unofficially. Over on the men's side, second of our 3 circle-seated heats. Center of the pool, John Rusnock. Won the 2IM this week, was 10th in this event last year. Next to him, Eli Edmondson. You know he'll be off to West Point in a couple of years. 9th in this event last year, he gave a nice reflection this morning. Sebastian Aguilar. Lane number 5 was 4th in this event last year. But looks like Ethan Zhu, 15 years old, from Birmingham, your leader. Time to beat 149.13. In the water on the women's side, heat number 3 of 18. 100 breaststroke. On the women's side, 106.03. Top time so far, Dimitra Baikos. And on the men's side, there's your top time at second fastest time, 150.36. John Rusnock. So final heat on the men's side, heat number 10 of 10, third of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water. Lane number 4, he tied for second last year, Charlie Renard from Greater Monmouth. Brody Lapine, 17th last year, is in lane number 5. John Wooby Kupski was 13th last year. Isaac Carr was 12th last year. He's in 6, Cuspy's in 3. Preliminary results for the women's 200-yard butterfly. Your alternates for the D final: Leishman, Beisel. Eligible to swim in tonight's D final: Condell, Hildebrecht, Nuremberg, Curtin, McGann, Hannes, Mitchell, and King. Eligible to swim in tonight's consolation final, but first the alternates: Dwyer and McGann. Consolation final: Kim, Claphorn, Walbert, Asada, Nawazwiak, Dickey, Knopfsnyder, and Fox.
They messed that up. I'm pissed. How could they mess that
I swim for Brody Lapine, unofficially your leader on the deck on the men's 2 fly. Next up on the men's course, men's 100-yard breaststroke. Your championship and national record set 2018, 51.59. Max McHugh from Door County, 20 heats in total. This will be heat number 1. Mr. Referee, Madam Referee.
Go! Go!
And finishing up on the women's 200 butterfly, your C finalists: Falcomer, Rinkowitz, Goodwin, Chappelle, Hersbrunner, McNamara, Camelot, and Maxfield. Consolation finalists Kim, Clapper, Walbert, Asada, Nawazwiak, Dickey, Canop Center, and Fox. There's a 106.40.
Nice job, Nina.
And your championship final for the women's 200 breaststroke. I'll do that momentarily. The guys finish up. 100.23 on the men's side. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final for the women's 200 butterfly. Maltsev, Kilponen, Jewett, Richards, Mitchell, Bartow, Sherratt, and your top qualifier with a time of 1:58.18. From Greater Somerset County, Emily Thompson. Time is 9:50. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Don't forget the championship bio forms are available at the announcer's table. 105 for Singleton. So on the women's side, your leader is Cora Singleton, Geneva Lakes, 105.81. There's a 100.33 on the men's side. Gavin Davis. Last year on the women's side, it took a 103.66 to get into the championship final. B final was 104.34. C final was 105.53. On the men's side, A final was a 56.38 last year. B final 56.91. And your C final was 57.80. 106.81. Rojakovi. Time trials closing at 10 a.m. Time trials are closing at 10 a.m. A birthday in the house. Happy 18th birthday to Leah Lacovera from Upper Mainline. Leah Lacovera, 18th birthday today from Umley.
American record in the 100-yard breaststroke for a while was from a kid from Naperville who had to hyperextend his back. And so he was getting that extra.
Buck Cities 58.87 on the men's side, and on the women's side 106.00. Immediately, thank you. Relay cards are now due in. All relay cards for the 4 free relays preliminary round are due in now. Thank you. Cora Singleton 105.81. Women's side pretty fast, 58.50. And on the men's side, that's 58.50 for Nate Stebbins. Leader on the deck unofficially. Women's side, we're still trying to get below that 105. Alrighty, preliminary results from the men's 200-yard butterfly. Eligible to swim in tonight's D final. Austria, Huwel, Ruffer, Van Velzer, O'Neill, Smith, Alejandro, and Rice. Your alternates for the men's 200 fly. DeLuca and Gomez. Eligible to swim in tonight's C final. Mangan, Yukvit, Quarterman, Todd, Williams, Grissy, Kazmark, Pong. Eligible to swim in tonight's consolation final. Ballard, Aguilar, Smelser, Edmondson, Wong, Lee, Zhu, and Ferrioli. Championship finalists. We'll get to those momentarily after the women's complete this heat. And eligible to swim in tonight's men's 200-yard butterfly championship final, Kupski, Rusnak, Zortaritsky, Renard, Carr, Torres, Mills, and your top qualifier with the time of 1:48.60 seconds from Schrader, Brody Lapine. The time is 10:02. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. New leader on the women's side, 12 years old, 105.61, Alexia Davis. Davies from Lakeland Hills. Great swim. So now Mary Speakman, Macy Speakman from Phoenixville, 104.96, now unofficially your new leader on the deck. And over on the men's side, 59.12 for Michael O'Leary. Forget those championship bioforms are due in during the morning sessions. Championship bioforms. Please complete and fill them out. Thank you. 103.62 for Byers from Spartanburg. New leader on the deck. And on the women's side, heat number 16 is in the water. First of our 3 circle-seated heats. Giona Lavarini from Butler, she was 15th last year. She's in lane number 4. Lane number 5, Mac Thomas from Racine. She was 10th last year in this event. Gabi Augustine, lane 3, 41st last year in this event. And here comes Gabi. Big swim, she's having a big meet. Gabi goes 103.09, your new leader on the deck. So unofficially, Owen Harmon on the men's side from Greater Spartanburg, 57.78, your fastest time so far. And on the women's side, heat number 17 of 18. Second about 3 circle-seated heats. In lane number 4, our 200 press champ, Yellow. She also was 17th last year. Our 200 back champ is in lane number 5, Devin Sargent. And also moving up, Amelia Betancourt from Lowe's. And it'll be Yacoviello at 102, your lead time unofficially on the deck, 102.90.
Great pullout.
Time trial psych sheet is posted. Please check your time. Time trial psych sheet posted 57:32 on the men's side. Griffin Moore, new leader on the deck from Greater Spartanburg. Heat 18, third of our three circle seeded heats. Final heat in for the women. Grace Hunt, your early leader at the halfway mark. Emily Constable, lane number 4, she was third last year. Peyton Scott was 7th last year. Grace Hunt was 20th last year. Time to beat 102.90. And we will be below that with Sarah Zirchak at 102.22. She was 5th in the event last year. That concludes our 100 breaststroke. I believe we'll have a bit of a break.
You brought up that previous scene where that girl wasn't lifting her head above her head. I'd be curious about physiology of opening up your airway. Is there any advantage of keeping your head low? Because you don't see that in the movie. I would never say that. You see Adam Peter, like, you really keep up. They keep the huge opening up. And then if you do that, you've got that kick. They talk about how there's a little bit of a...
Well, a 15-minute break on the women's course. The pool is open for warm-up. Feet first entries only. Feet first entries only. 15-minute break. We'll get started at 10:24. 10:24. We'll resume. Once again, time trial psych sheet is posted. Time trial psych sheet is posted. And over on the men's side, heat 15 is in the water. 20 heats in total. Top time so far, Griffin Moore, 57:32 from Greater Spartanburg. Need a coach from Richard Snyder to the administration room. Coach from Richard Snyder from the admin room. Richard Snyder, coach to the admin room, please. 57:23, looks like your new top time. Once again, coach from Richard Snyder, YMCA, to the admin room. Also, time trial psych sheets are posted. Please check your times. Time trial psych sheets are posted. Please check your entry times. Thank you. So it looks like Tanner been trusted from Oshkosh at a 57:23. So far, your fastest time on the men's side unofficially. And officially leader on the deck looks like Colin Coe at 57:08. Heat 17 of 20 in the water on the men's side. Colin Coe, Lakeland Hills, posted a 57:08 previous heat. Your fastest time so far. If you have an opportunity, if you're championship finalists tonight, please stop by the announcer's table, pick up a championship bio form, and please fill it out this morning before you leave the natatorium. Pretty good swim going on out there by Kai Hong from Upper Perkiomen. And he goes 56.79. New leader on the deck.
They got her turn here. And you didn't do it.
So as we move into our circle seated heats, time to beat right now 56.79. Kai Hang from Upper Perkiomen, Pennsylvania. Heat number 18, first of our 3 circle seated heats, is in the water. On lane number 4, Drew Garthhofner from Oshkosh. He was 5th in this event last year. Lane number 5, he was 3rd in this event. Ian Fournier from Kennebec Valley. They are in the center of the pool. Carter Moo was 15th. He's in lane 6 last year. Jack Paul was in 59th last year from Schrader. He's in lane number 3. That'll be a 55.16 on the board. Hofner. So 55.16 for Gareth Hoffner. That's your lead time so far. Heat number 19, second of our 3 circle seated heats. Men's 100 breaststroke is in the water. 20 heats in total. The coach from Richard G. Snyder and Piedmont to the admin room, please. Richard G. Snyder and Piedmont to the administration room, please. Once again, Richard G. Snyder and Piedmont to the admin room, please. Thank you. Top time so far, Garth Hoffner. Luke Vickers here in heat number 19. He was second last year. He's in lane number 4. And he goes 55.00. Great swim, Alex Bauer right next to him. It's your new lead time. In the water on the men's course, third of our 3 circle seated heats. Heat number 20 of 20. Time to beat so far. Luke Vickers is 55.00 out of heat number 19. Lane number 4, he won the 2 breasts the other night. John Reese Taylor from Yoda. Angus McDonald is in lane number 5. He was 16th last year, so Taylor out first. Time to beat 55.00. And we are below 55, so we're 54.64. Unofficially, John Reese Taylor could be holding down lane number 4 tonight. Joey Stebbins and then Angus McDonald follows him up. We'll take a 15-minute break on the men's side. We should get started with our relays at 10:32. 10:32. Women will start at 10:24 with their 400 free relays. The pool is open for warm up, warm down, feet first entries only. Here are your preliminary results from the women's 100 breaststroke. Your D alternates, Ayers and DeMeo. eligible to swim in tonight's D final. Kajakovic, Mindribo, Lau, McQueen, Davis, Gilbert, Hadley, and Curtis. Alternates for the C final, Helmuth and Bendall. Eligible to swim in tonight's C final. Smith, Davis, Nimsek, Miller, Bellissimo, McAlpine, Speakman, and Paluska. Eligible to swim in tonight's consolation final. Women's 100 breast. Malgin, Jernigan, Gow, Lavarini, Byers, Thomas, Fisher, and Zeleger. Championship finalists eligible to swim in that heat tonight on the women's 100 breast side. Scott, Sargent, Betancourt, Augustin, Yacciovello, Hunt, Constable, and your top qualifier from Piedmont with the time of 1:02.22, Sarah Zirjak. The time is 10:18. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Please stop by, pick up a bio form, championship finalists, top 8. That includes the mile, 1650, top 8 seeds. Top 8 seeds swim tonight on the men's and women's side in the 1650. Please stop by and fill out a bio form for all of our championship finalists, including the mile top heats. Thank you. Quick reminder, we're going to get our relay started on the women's side at 10:24. So that's about 2 minutes from now. We'll ask our athletes, please start clearing the women's course, which is otherwise known as the dive well course. All right, we're going to clear our women's course. It is cleared. How about that? As we'll get ready to go on our women's 400-yard freestyle relays here at 10:24. Once again, bioforms, if you can stop by, fill out one. The Lynchburg's coach is over here right now doing a great job. He's checking back for last year's times, what's going on this year. Probably looking up mascots for colleges, the whole thing. So thank you. All righty, here we go. Next, the women's 400-yard freestyle relay preliminary round. Your championship record and national record 3:19.24, set back in 2022. Sent County, Meister, Hughes, Thompson, and Mosch. There's 4 heats this morning. This will be heat number 1. Women's 400-yard freestyle relay in the water. Over men's course, 10:32. So you get about 7 minutes, gentlemen, before you get going over on the men's course. Thank you. Nice swim so far going on by Chippewa Valley. They led off with Incensus and then Arnold on their second leg. They're 146.28 halfway going through. Five minutes until we start on the men's course. 5 minutes at 10:32. We'll get started before free relays on the men's course. Thank you. Once again, championship bioforms for the mile and any of the prelim top 8s need to be filled out ASAP. Thank you. So Farmington Valley now your leader here in heat number 1. Catherine Beauchesne. Trying to move up. Caitlin Landers. Nice swim, Farmington Valley. They go 3:31.93. Here are your preliminary results from the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Your D final alternates, Hale and Henderson. Eligible to swim in tonight's D final, Michael, Bobbitt, Brooks, Summers, Tipp, Stebbins, Rip, and Clark. Alternates for the C final, Fenton and Lukens. Eligible to swim in tonight's C final, Moore, Johnson, Morgan, Henry, Stinkin, Beverini, Coe, and Trustham. Eligible to swim in tonight's consolation final for the men's 100 breaststroke, Hang, McGeehan, McKillop, Fada, Fournier, Parker, Wow, and Brown. And eligible to swim in tonight's championship final for the men's 100 breast, Hepburn, Paul, MacDonald, Gerhofner, Stebbins, Vickers, and your top qualifier with a time of 54.64 seconds, John Reese-Taylor from Yoda. The time is 10:30, 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Come on over and fill out your bio forms. Thank you. 2-minute warning. Please clear the competition pool on the scoreboard side, the men's scores. Please, athletes, clear the competition pool. We're going to get started at 10:32 on the men's course. Top time on the women's side, 3:31.93. Farmington Valley out of heat number 1. And right here is Bremerton. Or actually, Birmingham down here in lane number 7 having a good swim is Picos. One minute before we get started on the men's course. 1 minute. Our next event on the men's side, men's 400-yard freestyle relay. Your championship record set last year, 2:59.07. Gould, Alexia, Turbe, Casano, and Barnacle, Greater Somerset County. Your national record set back in December 23. Heilman, King, Brown, and Moore from Piedmont. They were 2:54.66. 6 heats in total. This will be heat number 1. Madam Referee. And over on the men's side, heat number 1 of 6 is in the water. Boyertown, Cheshire, and Wilton. Cheshire out to a big lead right now. And on the women's side, Birmingham was 3:36. Top time so far, 3:31.93. On the women's side is Farmington Valley out of heat number 1. Heat 3 of 4. This is the first of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water. I'm sorry, first of our 2 circle-seated heats in the water. Cheshire opening up a big lead over Wilton and Boyertown on the men's side. Right now, your leader on the women's side, Fisher Scott Umley at 2:06.59. Still Umley, then Fanwood Scotch Plains, then York. .331 time to beat so far on the women's side. And on the women's side, it is upper mainline with Rasaki there at 3:25.65. And on the men's side, that's a 3:06.82 for Cheshire. So on the women's side, final heat in. Heat 4 of our 2, heat 4 of 4, second of our 2 circle-seated heats. Umley has the fastest time so far, 3:25.65 out of heat 3. And over on the men's side, heat number 2 of 6. Top time so far, Cheshire. Cheshire 3:06.82. After this relay, we'll have a 15-minute break before we get started with the heats for the mile. 15-minute break after this relay on the women's side. Same will hold true on the men's side. Well, Somerset County and Schrader, 1-2 going into the final leg on the women's side. Final heat. Time to beat 325-65. Umley. Westport Weston, still your leader in heat number 2 of 6 on the men's side. And it will be Greater Somerset County. They go 3:22:02. Nice morning swim. Followed up by Schrader. Looks like they'll be the second seed. They'll be head-to-head again tonight. Lanes 4 and 5 unofficially. And over on the women's course, there'll be a 15-minute break, and then we will get started with heat number 2 of 3. The women's course for the mile. 15-minute break. The time is now 10:41. We should be starting at 10:56. Pool is open for warm-up, warm-down feet first. Entries only on the women's course. The men's course with heat number 3 of 6 in for the 400 freestyle relay. Your top time so far, Cheshire at 3:06:82. So Chambersburg on the men's side looking pretty zippy this morning. They're at 155.72. Once again, championship bioforms are available at the help desk or the announcer's table. Please stop by, pick one up, fill it out. That includes the first heats, seeded heats for the mile. Men and women, first top 8 seeds on the men and women's side for the mile, and then all other individual events. Thank you. For Chambersburg, they got 3:07:62. Top time remains with Cheshire at 3:06:82. Once again, we're going to get started with the mile in the women's course at 10:56. 10:56 is our time, start time for heat number 2, the women's 1650. Once again, championship bioforms are available at the announcer's table. Love to have them in, especially the ones on the mile. We can get those in. And any of the other top 8 finishers in any of the events this morning. Thank you. So heat number 4 in for the men. Preliminary results for the women's 400-yard freestyle. Your alternates: Regional Y, Western Connecticut, and Westport, Weston, Connecticut. Eligible to swim in tonight's consolation final: Piedmont, Lowe's, Birmingham, Lakeland Hills, Spartanburg, Triangle, Farmington Valley, Hamilton. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final for the women's 400-yard freestyle relay: Cheshire, Wyckoff, Oshkosh, Fanwood, Scotch Plains, York, Upper Mainline, Schrader, and your top qualifier with a time of 3:22.02, Greater Somerset County. Time is 10:47. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions. Once again, we're going to get started at 10:56 for the mile on the women's course. Top time on the men's side on the relays now goes to wow, a great finish there. Champagne with the 3:05.88. Now your leaders on the deck unofficially. Of 6 now in the water for the men's 400-yard freestyle. This is the first of our 2 circle-seated heats. Top time so far, 3:05.88. So keep your eye on Piedmont up there in lane number 1. Also now moving up in lane 4 is Schrader. And Schrader's out in front of Piedmont by 4,500 of a second and leading Lakeland Hills by 79 hundredths of a second. Schrader So Schrader, your leader on the men's side. National record. See what they do later tonight. They're just over almost 3:01.91. Pretty good swim for Schrader. We get started in the mile here in 5 minutes on the women's course. 5 minutes. Heat number 6, final heat for the men's 400 freestyle relay. Second of our 2 circle seated heats. Top time so far 3:01.91. Schrader, Sullivan, Lorenz, Lapine, and Shutton. Top seed coming in, Greater Somerset County at 3:01.15. They're in the center of the pool. But check out Ridley. They're in at 3:03.94. Four minutes, and we are going to get started with the mile on the women's course. I ask that our athletes please start clearing the competition pool on the dive well side. Athletes, please clear the competition pool on the dive well side. Thank you. (105.89) through the 150. It's Jonathan Houle in the pool. Two and a half seconds. That's their lead. They look to go under. Could they get under the 3:01.91 and try to hold down that lane 4 tonight? See what they have left. Just under a 2-second lead now over Greater Somerset County for Ridley. Shane Eckler in for Ridley. Here comes Somerset County. 3:02.78. So it looks like Schrader will hold down lane number 1 tonight. Great swim, gentlemen. Time is 10:55. 15-minute break before we get started with our mile on the men's side. Kind of 1 minute before we get to our mile here on the women's side. Women's 1650-yard freestyle, your championship and national record set back in 2013. Danielle Valley from Sarasota. This will be heat number 2 of 3, Madam Referee. On the men's course, we will start again at 11:10. 11:10 will be the start time for the men's mile, which will be heat number 2. 15-minute break. We'll start at 11:10. You know that heat number 4 on the men's side will be combined with heat number 3 and swum in the women's course with the women. So heat number 3 of the women and heat number 4 of the men of the 1650 will be swum in the women's course. Open on the scoreboard and feet first entries only. Feet first entries only. So here in the mile on the women's side, heat number 2, that's Morgan Harlan, upper main line in 1. Lucy Nicholson from Piedmont is in lane 2. Molly Foltz was 34th last year. She's from upper main line in 3. Evelyn Walsh in 4 from York and York County. Catherine Simpson from Hickory. She's in 5. Sarah Wells from Piedmont's in 6. Megan Grisanti from Westport Weston's in 7. And Paige C. Haller from Schrader is in 8.
Yeah, saw that, yeah.
say? No. I'll be here tonight. Eric Nelson, Coach of the Year. I want your autograph. Nice work. Yeah, probably.
3 minutes to go, 3 minutes before we get the mile started on the men's side. That would be heat number 2 of 4 on the men's side. That'll start at 11:10. Preliminary results for the men's 400-yard freestyle relay. Your alternates, Lynchburg, Upper Main Line. Your consolation final, Cheshire, Triangle, York, Champaign, Indian Valley, Farmington Valley, Birmingham, and Powell Crosley. Your championship final, Emmy Lyons, Lakeland Hills, Piedmont, Ridley, Spartanburg, Somerset County, Wilkes-Barre is in there, Somerset County, and your top qualifier at 3:01:91, Greater Somerset County. Time is 11:08. 30 minutes to declare your intentions. I'll go through that one more time. Lakeland Hills, Wilkes-Barre, Ridley, Schrader, Somerset County, Spartanburg, Piedmont, and Emmy Lyons, your championship finalists on the men's 400 freestyle relay. Next event on the men's course, 1650-yard freestyle, your championship and national record set back in 2019, Ross Dant, Hickory, North Carolina. There are 4 heats. This will be heat number 2 of 4. Mr. Referee. So this is your combined heat, heat number 4 of the men's, and heat number 3 of the women's 1650-yard freestyle. On the men's course, it's heat number 2 in the water.
just 15 minutes later. They really just like, they want those 15 minutes. Yeah. No. Yeah, this is the one that gets J5 photograph, come on. J5 photograph.